All right, these shut-off valves are soldered onto copper, and it is the cold one that's not shutting off, because that usually is the one, rather than the hot, that will have the mineral buildup. But as you can see, there's a lot of rust, so I'm gonna cut the copper line, and you just make sure that there's enough pipe, and then put on a compression valve and new lines and a new faucet. So this is the pipe cutter. It's a Husky pipe cutter, and what you do is you just turn this knob to increase the tension and go around on the copper pipe, but make sure you don't move it, you know what I mean, because you want one cut. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it around, increase the tension, and cut the copper line with it. Alrighty, so I cut the pipe. That was really tough because that wood was in the way and it was blocking me turning it. So now what you have to do is debur it, which means putting sandpaper in there, making it smooth, but put your gloves on because that's extremely sharp. You can cut yourself on that. You probably would if you didn't have gloves. Alright, so this is a pretty tight space, but what I was reminded of is that when you're tightening the compression ring, this nut on top has to be tight. And I wasn't paying attention to that, so it was like rolling. So tighten that as much as you can, and that's going to be a 5/8 wrench. Now this is a 1-inch wrench, so you put this here, and you're going to tighten this to the left, and hold this. And you tighten that until you can't tighten it anymore. I mean, as much as you can tighten it, and even more, so that that water doesn't leak. So we got both of them done. It wasn't easy, because nothing's easy. You know, you think it's going to take an hour, and it's going to take 2. And then we're going to put on some new lines, because they were rusted, and change out that faucet.